Alright, this one goes out to all the haters. I've had a few messages of people saying, you know, you've got a really good podcast. It's funny, informative. You're a really good video editor. Good looking. Look like Tom Hardy. But I bet you wouldn't be any good at vlogging. And I thought, you know what? I reckon I would be good at vlogging. I reckon I'd be really good at vlogging. So yeah, this is kind of me coming in and taking over the vlogging scene. I am on the back foot a little bit. You know, you'll see a lot of vlogs in places like New York, Tokyo, Bangkok, things like that, Paris. I'm in Birmingham in the UK, so yeah, you know, it is what it is. It's a worldwide pandemic, so cut me a bit of slack. Hopefully we'll get to a few better places. Better places, I mean, you know what I mean? It's a good place. Birmingham's a good place. But different places maybe. Yeah, so let's get one thing straight. Birmingham is a decent place, and it's not the UK, it's England's second biggest city. So don't let any Manx tell you that Manchester's the second biggest city, because it ain't. Birmingham is. Alright, anyway, let's get started. Alright, so first tip, if you're travelling the UK and you're driving and you're going to cities and you don't want to pay for parking, of course you don't. So what you want to do is you want to go either in the afternoons after 6, I think it is, or like I am today on a Sunday. And then if you see all these little pay display things that you got here, they're basically free. Let me just double check that so I'm not talking bullshit to you. But yeah, they only charge you. Let's have a look here. Yeah, charging hours. Yeah, charging hours 8 AM, 6 PM Monday to Saturday. No charge on Sundays. So yeah, first tip. So yeah, walking around Birmingham. First thoughts, guys. We enter into. Let me just cross this road. Be safe. Right, so let's push this down here. Alright, as you might be able to see there by the rainbows. Let's turn this microphone around. As you might be able to see there from the rainbows, we're entering into, I think they call it the gay village. So it's like the gay area of Birmingham. It's not really much of a village, having said that. I don't know why they call it that, unless that's kind of like some slang. I know like cottaging has got like special meanings in that, but yeah, it's mostly just bars. So yeah, I've got quite a few gay friends, so I do end up in this kind of area quite a bit, but it's a good little area. And yeah, it's right next to Chinese Quarter as well. So if you're a gay person who likes Chinese food, then to be honest with you, this should be right up in your top travel destinations, to be honest with you. Alright, so I'm going to find, I'm a bit thirsty, I'm going to find, I want a coffee. So I'm going to go find myself a coffee and we'll catch up then, yeah? Right, so you got your first tip, your parking tip for travelling the UK on the cheap. Next tip is, if you want a bit of food, fucking dogs, man. If you want a bit of food or drink and you don't want to get ripped off, just find yourself a Wetherspoons, like I have here. We're at the Dragon Inn, Wetherspoons pub in Birmingham. Got myself a coffee, 99p. Can't beat that, can you? 99p for a coffee. It's alright, innit? Sat outside, but you can sit inside if you want. Yeah, so as I said, we're in the middle of kind of the Chinese Quarter and the gay village. I'm going to have a little wander around, see what's changed. I haven't been here for a while, so I'm going to see what's changed, what's still here. There's a few places where I like to get food from, if they're still going. I'll show you that. Pop into a few Asian supermarkets, always good to go in there, get a few snacks. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy my coffee. See you in a bit. Right, I thought before we crack on, I'd go through this list of top things to do in Birmingham. Half of them aren't even in Birmingham. You've got things in Wolverhampton, Walsall. So let's go through a few of them and I'll tell you what I think of them. So, oh yeah, first one, canals. So if you're someone that Googles canals, if you're like really into your canals, you might know this, you might not. You might have heard of a little place called Venice. But little known fact, Birmingham's got more canals in it than Venice. So yeah, that's the first thing that we got. Right, what else we got? Cadbury's World. So that's not really in Birmingham, but it's alright. I went there, basically everyone from around here went there as a kid on a school trip. And I mean, it's alright, you get a little bit of chocolate there, but are you really that bothered about learning about the history of chocolate and cocoa beans or whatever? I mean, if you are, have a little check of it out, but if you're struggling, like, maybe go there. Alright, what else have we got here? Cathedral. Yeah, got a decent little cathedral, go and check that out. If you like cathedrals, it is quite good. Things like that I don't mind going and seeing, as long as it's not like packed full of tourists. I mean, I won't go and see. If you've seen one cathedral, you kind of seen them all. I won't go around. If you've already seen loads of cathedrals, maybe don't bother on that one. What else? Library. I mean, we have got a cool looking library. I'll see if I can get some shots of it later. It does look cool. I think it's someone said it's the largest in Europe. Don't know if that's true, but if it is, that's another record that we've got. So already we've got a few records here. But at the end of the day, it's a library. So walk past it, have a look, but it's not that great. What else we got here? Right, what is it? Oh yeah, there's a little area called the Balti Triangle or something like that. I think that's where Tom Cruise had his he gobbled down his curry. If you read the news, so yeah, I mean, that is a good place, to be fair. That's the sort of thing I'd go to. Yeah, if you're in Birmingham, you definitely want to be trying out some curries. You've got some kind of curries that are unique to Birmingham. So yeah, check those out. What else? Oh yeah, Bullring. Bullring is pretty good for shopping. If you like shopping, obviously check that out. It is pretty good for that. Yeah. Jesus. Okay now. Right. Warwick Castle. To be fair, that is pretty good. If you like castles, I think it's like the most preserved castle in Europe. So in terms of Western castles, it is pretty good. So that's definitely recommended. I'd recommend that. Right, a few things that I would add to that list. Obviously not in Birmingham, but if you something from around kind of which you'll get around Wolverhampton, a little thing called battered chips. If you've seen my podcast, orange chips. That's what we're talking about when we talk about orange chips, battered chips. It's hard to explain. They're just well nice. They're just really nice chips. Like we get from a chip shop. Cover them in batter and look orange. It tastes really nice. I had some last night. Can't beat them. So if you're a tourist in the UK, first thing I would say is don't get your fish and chips at a restaurant. Don't do it, because I mean, it might look nice and fresh and what have you, but it ain't right. What you want to do is get yourself down to like a greasy kind of chip shop. Greasier the better, and get yourself like a proper fish and chips. So yeah, if you're in Birmingham or the Midlands, there'll be some. Just ask around or Google closest orange chip shop to me. Battered chips. Find out some battered chips. It's definitely worth trying out then. Yeah, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna finish my coffee. Turns out I'm not good at vlogging. You got to keep like moving the camera and everything. And this microphone's doing red in. Alright, this place looks new. Looks interesting. See, I've got to turn the camera on again. But it's closed. That looks interesting. Whole fried chicken. It's closed, I don't know. Oh, you've got Pepper Chef, which have never changed the sign in absolutely fucking ages. But yeah, good little menu. I've been there a few times. So I'm just going to have a quick walk around here and hopefully head to somewhere that is going to be open. I'm just going to get a little snack from. Maybe we'll get a bubble tea as well. So let's see. Right, Hippodrome here. Never been in there, but apparently there's some good shows and that. Oh, this is cute. It's a little sweet shop here. So you find these all around the UK. Traditional sweet shops. So this one is on Hurst Street in Birmingham. But yeah, is this the National Trust one? This is the National Trust one, yeah. So get yourself in one of these if you're in the UK, for sure. That's definitely something that I'd recommend doing. Don't go to the museums. Once you've seen one museum, I mean, I don't get museums. They're all, I mean, what? Anything that you see in a museum, you can just Google it. I don't really get going to them. So yeah, don't go to museums. Go to traditional sweet shops. Alright, we're nearly at this place now. So let me just see if it's open. Fingers crossed. Right, there's the market down there. A few more restaurants. Closed. Right. So the place I was going to go take you to. It's closed. This woman is annoyed about it as well. So we were going to go in here, chicken wrap and fruit tea, but as to her annoyance, I don't know what's going on. It's just fucking COVID. Everything's closed. Don't really get it. Alright, so that's my plan out the window. Don't know where I'm going to eat now. I might go down to Pepper. What you call it? Oh, I think it's closed as well. And the bubble tea shop's closed. Everything's closed. Look, nightmare. So normally, what I recommend, if you're here, check it out. It might not be closed when you get here, but you got Happy Lemon. Usually pretty good. It's expensive for bubble tea, but it's good. And this place here is some unreal wraps. This place is, or was, amazing. Whether that's going to be open later or something. Actually, to be fair, what time? It might just be too early. I just realised it's 11 o'clock in the morning. I reckon I'm just too early. Oh, I'm going to come back here later. Right, let's have a walk round. I've just seen what looks like the owner just opened that place up there. So we might be in luck. We can check out either, what's it called? WFC, or we'll go back to Mr. Regulator. So I think we are going to be in good for food. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go into a little while we're in the Asian quarter, we're going to go in a little Asian supermarket, as you can see here. Vanguard supermarket. I assume this is open. So we're going to go in here, see what kind of things you can get in. Yeah, it is open, nice one. So usually you can get some pretty good food or snacks in here. Let's have a look. Mask, please. One of these muscles, nice one.
出去吧，不去了。那你买吗？买东西你拿着这个筐好不好？
好，小哥。These things are fucking hot. And if you get this one, it's 2 times spicy. so that's where I'm mask in there. I've got a bit of aloe vera drink, which is pretty good. I had that before, and it's called spicy bean curd. There's this weird looking thing here. I've had it before, it's quite nice, so I'm going to try that later and let you know what I think. There's a bloke here just getting his ticket by the parking meter. Right, let's have a little walk around now and see what time is it. I'm going to see what time that place opens. Yeah. At the ball ring. So this is, as you can see, we'll go inside in a minute. This is pretty much the top shopping place outside of London for the UK, and it's pretty decent to be fair. Got this one here, if you can see, it's Martin Square, and we've got a little Santa Claus going on. Oh no, it's not Santa Claus. It's a bit early Santa Claus, isn't it? We've got a Christmas tree. There's a big queue for that. I'm not going to do that. So yeah, a lot of shops in here. If you like shopping, check it out. A lot of restaurants as well. Chow Pryor, Thai restaurant, got a Vietnamese one there. Got a cheeky Nando's, of course. Got a Wagamama's, which I don't even know what cuisine that's supposed to be. Pretty busy today, I'm getting a lot of looks. I'm walking around with this dead cat microphone. So here's the bull, the famous bull. So get yourself a picture on that if you're coming down here, as everyone does. I've just noticed that already, we've only just started November, but already we've got the German market. So in a lot of cities around the UK, probably around Europe as well, I don't know, when it gets close to Christmas, we'll get these kind of German markets to go to. A bit of mulled wine, some Wieners. Got some bobbies on the beat there. One thing I noticed, I was watching an American do a travel vlog in the UK, and he was going on, he couldn't believe that our police haven't got guns, and they said like that's one of the culture shocks for Americans in the UK. They can't believe it that our police haven't got guns. I mean, I don't know if it's meant to me that's mental that you just assume that everyone's got guns. Yeah, people don't have guns either. It's quite nice to know that you're walking around and you're probably not going to get shot. Right, anyway, ran over. Right, so another thing that Birmingham's got is we've got the biggest Primark in the world. So for those of you who don't know, Primark is store. You get some bargains in there, you get some right bargains in Primark. So yeah, if you haven't been to Primark before, check it out, and if you want to go to the biggest one and the best one, Birmingham. So as I said, Birmingham's pretty good really. Biggest library, biggest Primark. Nice bit of music, some trumpets going off, you know what I mean? Great, yeah, great. Get yourselves down to Birmingham, guys. Top travel destination for 2023. 2023, is that right? Yeah, 2023. No, 2022. I don't know what year we're in. Get yourself down here. Right, if you're a fan of the podcast, you'll know that I like my scams. So a quick tip out there, you probably heard it if you listen to the podcast, but if you ever see a high-vis jacket, get yourself a high-vis jacket. you can literally get away with murder in a high-vis jacket. If you want to do some scamming, get yourself a high-vis jacket, and you can literally do anything. You can walk into a shop, just pick stuff up, and say I don't know, you're delivering it to the other store, and if you've got a high-vis jacket on, people will just believe you. Go to a car park, when people are coming in, just stop and go, oh, and get £5 off them, and say, yeah, I'm the parking attendant. If you've got a high-vis jacket on, people will believe you. So yeah, if you want to scam people, do that. This place is really nice. What's it called? Asia Food Hall. So if you're in Birmingham and you want food, this is a really good place. Basically what you do is you go in and you buy like a contactless payment card. You top up whatever you want on it, and then you can use that in all of the different restaurants in there. And some really good food in there. Korean food, Japanese food, Vietnamese, a lot of Chinese, a lot of spicy food as well. So if you're in Birmingham, definitely check that one out. I'm not going to go in now because I'm going to go back to Mr. Egg, but that is a good one. It's approved. Still look, high-vis jacket. Is he really working it, or is he bullshit? Is he just trying to scam people? Who knows? Who knows? Right, which one did I have last time? Wraps. Where are the street wraps? Yeah, Beijing chicken wrap, please. Quick. It's got a Coke and a wrap. We've also got a lot of sauces and powders as well. So we've got chili, cumin, by the looks of it, interesting, salt, pepper, plum powder, that's pretty nice. So yeah, whack a bit of that. Okay, so we've got, I'm just going to say Beijing chicken wraps. So it's kind of a mixture between what we call Peking duck and fried chicken. But it's really nice. This definitely gets the approval. Bit messy. Should have got a kitchen one. It's really fresh. It'll be spicy. It's good. Right, so just another one. If you are into kind of sexy underwear for guys, then definitely check this place out. Little furry bit of pants there, see-through pants. Don't know what that is, little dog mask or something. So yeah, definitely check out Clone Zone in Birmingham if you're into that kind of thing. Right, I'm just going to try out the aloe vera juice and spicy, what do you call this? Spicy bean curd snack. Yeah, so I've definitely had aloe vera before. It's quite nice. Let's have a quick swig of this. Really hard to describe. It's got like bits in it as well, so it's very pulpy. Little bits of aloe vera in it. Very fragrant. I don't know how to describe it. It's a weird taste, but I like it. So definitely try this out if you want something a bit different to drink today. That'll go well with your Mr. Egg wrap. Right, I'm going to go for this spicy bean curd snack. It looks a bit different to what I was expecting. It's a bit thinner. I thought it was going to be thicker. Okay, that's pretty much the same. It's a bit spicy. Cheese. Again, I don't know how to describe this. Savoury, spicy. It's quite nice. Obviously I'm gobbling them down. Well, yeah, it's pretty good. Nice. Let me eat this. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog. It is a bit harder than I thought. You got to keep moving the camera around, turn it around, getting the microphones in the way, the wires in the way. So yeah, I'm not quite ready to take over the vlogging world yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So yeah, let me know if you've got any questions about the UK. I'm going to be here now until January. Hopefully in January I'll be heading back out to Asia. So while I'm here, if anyone wants me to film any UK based videos, let me know. If not, then I'll have to think of some random shit ones. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Ta-ra.